first off, I think I know what it stands for, but I'm sure there are people that doesn't know what it stands for. So if you could explain.
Of course. So first of all, I know it will sound ridiculous as soon as I say it. We don't believe in labels.
Okay.
But the reason we are using for now still some labels, which I'll explain to you what each term means, is more so everybody feels included until the day that we are really all treated equally. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is our goal, that there are no boundaries, no terms, there's nothing beginning and ending. We are all human beings, and this is it, which we are still. Of course, this is what we are already, but we still need to clarify a little bit, so everybody who feels an outsider for any reason feels included. So L, lesbian, G, gay, oh my goodness, I cannot even say it. Oh, there. Bisexuals, transgenders, questionings, intersexes, asexuals, and the S, it's for straight, which is for, we added it. It's not even in the classic alphabet of these terms, because for our approach, we want to include heterosexual individuals that are living in the close environment to, for example, of a lesbian or for a transgender individual, and they wish to work together to make this relationship even stronger. Mm. So this is why we want to invite also the straight people.
Yeah, I love that. No, sorry, you go.
It could be also, for example, the parent that says, my son or my daughter just told me that they are homosexual. I don't know what to do with it. I want to support them, but I feel difficulties to talk with them, or I don't know how to behave towards our neighbors or whatever it is. So when we are, for example, lesbians, and we also have to somehow take the perspective of, for example, our parents or our siblings, that when we come out, it's also a new information for them, especially in my case where it was like at the age of 35. So they were thinking, well, from where is this coming from? So I think we also have just the responsibility to be to show compassion towards them and empathy, and also understand that since we had a process going on in us that led to this outcome, that they might also need some time and some to process this information as well. So this is where we can also support them.
Yeah, I love that you say that, because I feel like, at least in a lot of circles and in a lot of conversations around the different views on sexuality, there's not a lot of actual conversation going on. There's, at least in my personal opinion, I feel like there's mostly just screaming on both sides, and that's never gonna lead to any kind of productive conversation and any kind of progress in towards a positive future. And so, why, for you two personally, why do you feel like you have to? Why do you want to help these individuals? In short.
Because I think that they don't get enough attention, they don't get enough opportunities to be heard and to explore what's inside of them. It's always about shutting them up, and I don't want to shut them up. I want to give them voice, give the opportunity to talk, but also a healthy talk, a conversation that will bring somewhere. Not exactly like you said before, like it's not as to scream or to yell or to get it out of yourself, like being angry, you know, which they have many reasons to be angry. I'm not debating on that, but still to handle this in a more calm way, in a more peaceful way, that they feel good about themselves. They're not ashamed of who they are, because they shouldn't, they have absolutely no reason. And to wanna build up and say, okay, this is who I am, feel already strong and so, powerful about this is who I am. I know who I am. I know what I want. And move on and take the rest of their loved ones along with in their journey. You know, this is why we want to focus on these individuals to give them this opportunity to handle it differently. For those who don't have the opportunity, to not be with an approach of anger, but an approach of love, first of all, towards themselves, and then how can they make their everyday life better?
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. And has this always been like a passion for yourself? I mean, obviously, it's more of a passion when you have experienced it yourself. And coming from a straight person's point of view, has it always been a topic that's passionate to both of you? Or is it something that has come with the years of like experiencing different events? Or has it just gradually happened with time?
Yeah, so if I talk about myself, when I was thinking of, first was the idea of coaching and supporting others in a more meaningful and deeper way. And then the first group of people that I would like to help that came into my mind was the LGBTQIAS plus community. So, and this is because when I came out first to myself, I went into this community and I had such a warm welcome, and it was like a safety net to me. So I feel very grateful for the experiences that I could make, that I just would like to give. First, I would like to give back to these people because I feel really grateful for what I have experienced in the last years. And and I think it's some point where it's a good point to start as well.
Yeah.
And as you said, since we experienced it on our own, we are like our own experts on this topic already. And I think this is always good to start with something that you have experienced yourself.
Definitely. Yeah. And
And can I add one point? It took me so many years, and for some while I was also angry at myself, and I regretted a lot, like, oh, I wasted my whole 20s to, I don't know, explore life. And if there's anyone that I can help to be faster than I was, I would be very, very, very happy.
yeah, so it's, I guess what I get from it is in short, you want to help other people to not go through what you went through and do it in a faster, more efficient way.